Today, we're going to talk about something that cuts so deeply. It's that moment when you bring something up calmly, reasonably, and truthfully, and somehow you end up being the problem. What's actually happening in such a conversation with the narcissist? You're trying to talk to them about something that hurt you. Maybe it was a dismissive comment, passive, aggressive jab, or something that they did that felt just so deeply disrespectful. You're not yelling, you're not attacking, you're just speaking up, asking for clarity or honesty. But instead of any sort of reflection or resolution, what you get is this: you're being too sensitive. Why are you making such a big deal out of this? I was just joking. What's wrong with you? Does any of that sound familiar? Because then suddenly the conversation isn't about what you did. It's about how you reacted. It's not about the pain they caused you. It's about the fact that you dared to say something about it. That's a lot more than avoidance. That's reversal. For the narcissist, it's never about resolution. See, when we think of a healthy relationship, even one with conflict, we assume the goal is resolution, understanding at least, or repair. But with a narcissist, that's not the goal. The goal is control. It's always about control. And control is maintained by making sure you are always off balance. So when you react like any emotionally aware person would, when you express disappointment or confusion or hurt, they flip it. Now your reaction is the problem. Now your tone is under scrutiny. Now you're the one who's mean, crazy, or overreacting. This isn't just frustrating, it is emotionally abusive. It's gaslighting mixed with blame shifting, wrapped in a performance of moral superiority. And the impact it has on you, it's devastating. You start to question yourself. You ask, well, was I too harsh? You replay the conversation over and over in your head. You start to shrink. You stop bringing things up and you internalize their version of the events. And worst of all, you begin to believe that your needs are too much. Let me say this clearly. The narcissists want you to believe that, because if they can convince you that you're the problem, they never have to look at themselves. But here's the truth. Your emotional response is not an overreaction. Your sadness, your anger, your hurt, it's information. It's your mind and body signaling something isn't quite right here. And when someone uses your honest reaction as a weapon against you, that's not miscommunication. That's manipulation, plain and simple. That's a narcissist protecting their image at the expense of your truth. So what do you do with all of this? First, name it. When a narcissist flips your pain into an accusation against you, recognize it as reversal, not truth. Second, ground yourself in reality. You are not too sensitive for wanting kindness. You are not difficult for needing accountability. You are not the problem for having a voice. Third, give yourself what they refuse to give you: validation. Your feelings make sense. Your experience matters. You are not imagining things. And if you've stopped speaking up because you've been made to feel like your reactions are too much, let me just say this: you are not too much. You're just finally seeing things clearly. If you are new to my podcast, I'm Kyle Hackley, attorney and author of Undercurrent, a story about Annie, a young woman who found the courage to escape her narcissistic marriage. If this episode spoke to you, please know you're not alone. So many people like Annie in Undercurrent have walked this very same path, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you share them in the comments? That's why Are You Annie exists. It's a place for anyone who has experienced narcissistic abuse. You deserve validation, inspiration, and the benefit of the shared experiences that we have here. When you tell your story, and so many of you have, and I'm so grateful for you, because what you're doing is you're speaking for yourself, which I love, but you are also lighting the way for so many others to speak their truth. It's about walking through fire to reach the other side of narcissistic abuse, doing it together. It's about reclaiming the pieces of who you are and stepping back into your power together. If you haven't already, would you hit the subscribe button, or if you like this episode, hit like. I truly believe doing so will help others find us. I may not know you personally, but I think I know your story because I know Annie. The details are always different, but the patterns are the same. And if you see yourself in Annie's journey, remember, you're not alone. And as always, I want you to know that you are not just a survivor. You are a warrior against narcissistic abuse. You are stronger than you ever knew you could be. And I want you to be tenacious and never give up on what's important to you. Thank you so much for listening, for being on this journey with me. I appreciate you. I will see you next time. Thank you so much, and bye for now.